3,
3, 2,
2.
wait. Do we go 3, 2, 1, clap? There we go.
3, 2, 1.
1, clap.
That one was, you know what? I'll figure it out.
All right. It's whatever.
It's post.
How's it going, Matt?
Hey, well, we got to do an introduction, buddy.
Max and Matt. Matt and Max. Max cubed. Mornings with Matt. Jingle.
All right. Well, welcome to the Utter Nonsense podcast with me, Matt. And Max.
I'm supposed to stay on Max?
It's fine. I'll do the talking for this duo hosted
Utter
podcast.
Nonsense with Max and Matt.
So, welcome to the first episode of the Utter Nonsense podcast, where we just, I guess, talk about random crap every day.
What are we talking about today?
Ourselves. Our favorite topic.
Dude, that is literally my favorite topic.
Yeah, we're going to talk about ourselves. So give the people what they want.
I think it's more of my favorite topic than it is your favorite topic.
Why?
I'm just so much more interesting.
Are you now? Well, then tell the people. Tell the people. Why are you more interesting?
I'm more interesting because I'm famous.
Because
in my own head.
Yeah, I was gonna say because 30 people watched you say Elon Musk 3,000 times. That makes you famous.
You know what? Hey, what is it called? Tag dab.
What?
What is it called when you promote something? It's called a
promotion.
No. Can I this video? What is it called?
Are you saying will you subscribe to this video?
No, it's not like subscribe. It's like when if I were to promote a channel,
yeah,
it would be like, can we
name drop?
No. Okay, fine. Yeah, name drop.
Okay.
But that's not the word I'm looking for. It's like quip.
Quip?
I don't know.
I don't think quip's the right word.
Hey, yo, can I quip this video?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't. All right,
moral of the story, you can't.
How long have we known each other, Matt?
Oh, boy. We have known each other for 12 years now?
7 years. 12 years.
7 years. Did you just shave 5 years off our friendship?
I tried to say it at the same time, and I think I said 12, you said 7. So
9th, 10th. Okay, wait, I'm going to do the math. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 13 years. We've known each other for 13 years.
Wait, time on. You went 9, 10, 11, 12.
Like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior in high school.
Oh, but then you started counting freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So I thought you were putting in
college.
Oh,
I mean,
what is college?
It's a higher level of education.
A higher way to party.
No,
basically, that was your form of college. My form was a higher level of party.
Can we talk? Let's talk about this for a minute, because Max Menyuk went to Cuesta for 4 years, right? Was it 3 or 4?
Yeah, 4 years.
Okay,
4 years,
which is, if for those who don't know, is a community college up in San Luis Obispo that shares a campus, correct? With Cal Poly?
No, completely opposite campus. Miles away campus.
But your living situation was close to the college.
Living situation, yeah, close to the college. We were I originally started living in this place called Stenner Glen, which we called Stoner Glen.
I visited Stoner Glen. It was disgusting. I remember.
It was great. It was a fun time.
Awful.
There was a bench where even the security guard smoked. It was Stoner Glen, and it was I would be best friends with the security guard. I of course don't smoke or don't do any drugs or alcohol.
Okay.
In general.
Okay.
I'm a very proper.
You're a good Christian Jewish. Oh no, you're Jewish. You're a good Jewish boy.
I am. I'm a good Christian Jewish boy.
Yeah, good Christian Jew.
That's
all you could be. That's all you could be.
That's it. But yeah, no. So I went to Cuesta, and then I went in. Luckily, I got into a Cal Poly fraternity. So
right, that's what I want to focus on. How did you go to a neighboring community college, but yet get into the Cal State Cal Poly fraternity? How did that happen?
Well, as you know, the acceptance rate for Cal Poly is extremely high. I mean, low.
Yeah, I was going to say it's hard to get in.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get into Cal Poly.
So it's a low acceptance rate.
But the thing is, when you're as good looking and just talented as I am,
mm-hmm.
and you have the long story short, the acceptance rate was 100%.
Okay.
All I did was went up to a fraternity, originally lied to them.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, like when
See,
I first
now
met.
this is the details I was looking for.
Yeah. Originally, like basically was like, oh, you do know, I went to, I go to Cal Poly, and then they asked me about a teacher. And you know how like what you could say about every teacher? Oh yeah, I have that really like old guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little quirky, funny for business. And then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you mean Joe Schmo? And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I go to his 2:00 class on Wednesdays. It's great. Like, yeah.
Oh man, you know that funny thing he did on the projector the other day.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I went up and I said all that, and then I felt bad because one thing is liars never prosper, and I've always been taught that the truth will set you free. So after meeting with the rest share, I kind of took a step back and I gave him a call, and I'm like, hey, look. Heard you took Questa kids originally. They actually had one guy before me, and I'm like, I heard you took.
Like, so you weren't the first.
I was not the first.
Oh.
The first was, actually, I think that one of our founders might have been also a Questa kid, which is
yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, but no, I got in and I officially became a student of Cal Poly.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you just became a fraternity brother at a frat on campus of Cal Poly. You still went to Questa.
At a Cal Poly campus.
Right. No, yeah. So
therefore, if I'm touching said campus most of the day, I am technically going to that school. And believe me, when it comes to, the people,
yeah.
I definitely, met a lot of amazing people.
That's like if I walk onto a medical campus and I'm like, all right, I'm a doctor. Like, give me the scalpel.
Well, that is what's happening right now.
No.
That's exactly no. You have these protesters walking onto these medical campuses or nursing things, and they're saying, look, we can go out. They're being the doctors.
Yeah.
See, it's called imminent domain.
We specifically agreed before recording this that we weren't going to go into COVID discussions on the first episode.
We're not. I'm just saying. It's the same thing. Okay. Yeah. What about you, Matt?
What about me?
You graduated. Shul. You graduated Shul.
I did graduate school. Do you know the name of the school?
3 years. Yeah, Johnson and Wales Academy.
University.
In Colorado.
University. It's not an academy.
Okay, so you go there.
Yes.
3 years of class.
Yes, I did it.
Not 4.
No, I did an accelerated program so I could save some money and graduate early. So I did an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, and a minor in 3 years.
Minor?
Yeah, minor in entrepreneurship. Minor is where you just take enough classes so like you have a foundation of it, but you didn't actually get a degree in it.
Oh, so like I took a minor in partying. I get it. I totally
you have like 16 degrees in minors.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is you went originally to be a chef.
Yes, which in theory still doing. But yes, I have a degree in culinary arts and a degree in business. Which is fun. Very fun. No fraternities there. My campus was only 1,800 people. So
yeah, you did have a stalker at one point.
A what?
A stalker. You had a stalker at one point.
Who was stalking me?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just remember that you had a stalker.
Are you talking about when you came and visited me freshman year?
That's when I was talking.
Oh my god, it wasn't a stalker.
I don't know. It's just
no.
She's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, I wasn't a stalker.
No, I know. I mean, she's on the other side of the door. No, it was somebody who was interested in me that I was not interested in. That you just somehow managed to meet. One time you visited me a couple times actually in Colorado.
Once.
No,
twice.
Twice. Well, so you visited me freshman year. You spent a week in my dorm room. Mm-hmm. Which I don't get how my roommate was cool with. And then you came my junior year
in your apartment.
Right. But I was still in school then, wasn't I?
Yeah. Were you rooming with chicks at the time?
No, I was living with Ben and Kyle.
So you're rooming with?
Don't. don't. I see the brain I see the gears trying to work a joke up. We're not going to try to make that joke.
Chicks at the time?
Yeah.
I honestly, I loved your roommates.
They're great guys.
That was awesome. That was a good guy.
But all right, so why don't we talk? So we've known each other for 13 years.
Yes.
We met through water polo.
Yes.
We both played water polo in high school. I was the all-star lefty. Max was third off the bench goalie.
Definitely first off the bench goalie.
I was third off the bench lefty, and there was only 2 lefties, so it's fine. Yeah. So, how do you remember me in high school at all? Like, do you remember your opinions?
Of you in high school, I remember that you looked like a strawberry.
Cool.
And we used to call you Strawberry.
Strong start.
Hey, by the way, everyone on this stream, how are you going to comment on this?
Wait,
You're just going to comment Strawberry.
Let's clarify. This is a podcast, not a stream.
Oh well, podcast stream.
Podcast. We are making a podcast.
Podcast.
Yes.
Stream.
Oh my god.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh my god.
No, but me and you met.
Yes.
First opinion of you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, dude, I didn't have. It was weird. Throughout everything, elementary school, middle school, etc. I didn't really have opinions on people. I mean, I would be like, oh, this guy is a douche, or oh, this guy is pretty cool. But there was no real I wonder how this guy sleeps at night. There wasn't any
Yeah, you weren't judging.
I wasn't judging.
Yeah.
No, but no, I would say I don't know. You didn't do anything to irk me.
Okay. Reassuring.
I mean, what there was a saying way back when called Maxi Pad, and that was started by Brendan.
Is that who started it?
I think so. Yeah. Some people irked me.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
But yeah, no, you yeah. I was just like, it's Matt.
You got
just Matt.
You got some dogs barking in the background.
Do I have dogs barking in the background?
Well, I mean, I don't have a dog, so I assume it's your dogs.
Hey.
Nice comedic timing. You might want to turn your mic back on now. Yeah.
Oh, what? My mic is on. My mic has been on this whole time.
Yeah.
See, it's on this whole time.
Good job.
So, no, I didn't have. What was your opinion on me? Your opinion on me was probably Max. This guy is just such a handsome god, such a handsome devil. I understand. You don't even have to say anything.
I thought when I met you, that was the first time that I was experiencing the visuals of cocaine.
That makes sense. That makes
No. I mean, you were a very animated human being when I met you, because we met freshman year, but I wasn't on the team yet. I didn't try out for water polo freshman year, and you were a part-time student at the high school.
Full-time.
Part-time. You did water polo in a class a year.
Science.
Yeah. But so since I didn't see you on campus that often and I wasn't in water polo yet, I just got little interactions with you through LA water polo and the couple times on campus. And I just remember being whoa, this guy's very, very stimulated. You were a ball of energy.
No, dude, I'm very mellow.
No, you're not.
I'm honestly the most mellow guy you've ever met.
Let's talk about, I'm going to start trying to think of some stories to prove you wrong. One time, let's see if you remember this. We were at a water polo tournament. It was probably, I think it was sophomore year. It was sophomore year because Julian was still with us. So we were at a different school's campus for a water polo tournament. We had just finished playing a game and we're walking around the pool while another water polo game is happening inside said pool. And Max just looks at me, and I look at him, and he just pushes me into the pool in the middle of a live water polo game. And the ref stopped the game so I could get out. Do you remember this?
I do not recall.
Yes, you shoved me into a pool during an active water polo game.
Look, unless you have video evidence on it, and unless you have proof, I just don't recall me doing such a funny act.
I also, I remember not having any context as to why you did that. You just looked at me, and it was you just had in your head, you were just I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Now that you mention it, I am recalling something
like
that, and it wasn't just I am gonna do this. I'm not a savage. It was I looked at the ref. I looked at the people playing in the game and I'm like, you know what? They need a little entertainment. And I think the thing about Matthew Levinson is you're just a ball of joy.
I am.
But I think you're like a bath bomb, right? So if I push you into water, right, that ball of joy disperses and it covers the field. So that's what I was thinking.
Ooh,
Matthew bath bomb.
That was spewing some bullshit right there, but I'll take it.
Buy the Matthew bath bomb right now in our store.
That was funny. I'm gonna let you spew that bull.
Yeah. That was pretty good though. No, I do remember that. I mean, I remember basically this is actually the first time that I think we really became friends. It was our friends Wasim and Travis.
Yes.
And I don't know if Nasim was there yet. But Wasim and Nasim really different people.
They are different people. Siblings.
Same people. Siblings. But when I was like I never went to like a lot of like house parties or people's houses. I was like private schooled and homeschooled a lot. And I think it was Travis or something, but you guys were all like gonna hang out. Travis or you, I don't know who it was, but it was like, hey, yo, Max, why don't you come along? And I was just like, I'm about to be invited to a house. Like, should I A, destroy the house? B,
ooh, someone didn't silence their cell phone.
I know, it's actually Isaac. So
I know.
That's another one of our friends from high school.
Yes.
But no, long story short, that was the first time where I'm like, dude, I got this group. That was it. You guys brought me into the group.
Yeah.
And you knew Nasim and all those guys for...
Well, so I've known that specific group of people, like Wasim and Nasim and Travis and Gabe. I've known the three of them since middle school. I've known Gabe since elementary school. Gabe and me have known each other over 2/3 of our lives.
That's depressing.
Isn't that incredible? That's not depressing. That's incredible. Why is that depressing?
2/3 of our lives. Like, that's the way to say it.
To this current moment.
I'm a quarter of a second. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead in 3/4. Like, that's what I heard from that. Good job just depressing the audience there, Matt.
I regret agreeing to do this podcast.
I'm excited. This thing is going so well. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God. No, I've known them a good amount. I think the first time that I knew I was never getting rid of you and we were going to be friends was, it was that kind of thought. Was when we went to horror nights at Universal Studios the first time, which I think was probably our junior year of high school.
Yeah. Is that the one where we got dropped off on the street?
Yes.
Or is it? That was?
Yes. Yes.
That was.
I think we spent the night at Wasim and Nasim's house that night.
I think we did.
Yeah. So that was junior year because, like, the others were there, but I just remember the chaos that night of us being like 16-year-olds at midnight running around Universal Studios getting the shit scared out of us.
So for those of our listeners that don't know, Horror Nights is when Universal Studios shuts down at like 4 and sets up all these insane, scary things, and their purpose is to scare you.
Oh yeah,
Horror Nights.
Yeah. So that is
their purpose.
They do it every October. It's for the entire month. They shut down early and make it like horror mazes, and they got people walking around in costumes and stuff.
I know we're not talking about Corona and stuff, but just imagine this Horror Nights, zombies with wait for it. Medical masks.
I mean, Universal Studios, dude, it'll just be like, this year's theme is a supermarket where people don't want to wear masks. Like, they got some pretty easy stuff to do.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so we were, running around getting the crap scared out of us that night. And I just remember you and me joking around a lot that night. I was like, all right, this is a loyal one. He's going to be around.
A loyal one.
Yeah, he's going to be around for a while.
Got it. It wasn't this kid, like what I thought from you, because I'm the better friend, is I'm like, this kid is going to be someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. It was kind of like a marriage proposal. But what you're saying is this one is the loyal one.
Yeah.
He's the loyalist one.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have
It's
he's someone I could frame, and I don't have to worry about him coming back for me.
I could store a dead body at Max Minick's house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's good.
That's definitely something that hasn't happened yet. Continuing on.
Should I unbury the body, Matt?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, moving on. So we did water polo.
Mm-hmm.
I was obviously the best at water polo.
Of course.
And then we went into cooking.
We didn't. I did. We didn't.
I've been trying to convince you. You know, your friend was on a cooking show.
Yes, I've had a couple friends go on Food Network.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about? Cece?
Cece.
Yeah. Cece was on Chopped Sweets.
I love Cece.
I love Cece too. She's a great person.
Cece is honestly the only reason we're still friends.
Oh, is it now? She's a sweetheart.
Really cool.
Love her.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, why aren't you getting on Chopped and all these things?
I've applied.
And they don't want Matt. Shut! Wait a second.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For people wondering why you can't hear Max, it's because he's yelling at his dogs again.
Luca!
Oh God. I'm going to have to turn that down so much in the post. Why did you do that?
Luckily, I'm not the editor for this video.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm the one with this responsibility. It's great.
I don't know. Just take out dogs, or you can make it kind of like I was cussing the whole time. So like,
yeah, just censor beeping.
Just censor beeping.
That's perfect.
Yeah. No, that's great. What do you think we're going to be like when we're older?
Oh, God. We're going to be so bitchy.
I am so excited.
Like, it's, you know how there's always the videos of like two old guys sitting on a porch together and they're just bickering the whole time?
Yeah.
That's going to be us in 2 years. Like...
Oh, so we're going to new levels of bickering.
Oh, I don't want to. When we're 80 or 90, dude, it's going to be like we have a full army behind us. Like... It's going to be like, I said, watch the anime. No! And then there's going to be a full-on 45-day fight. And then we'll just, we'll go get lunch afterwards.
I love that because you should, watch anime. It just should happen.
We're not going to.
Look, you watch Hunter x Hunter, so you should watch other
There
animes.
are very few animes that I deem worth it. And also, I have an addictive personality. And I will watch it for 2 weeks straight and not call you.
Hey, just start One Piece now, and you'll be at episode 900 in like 40 hours. Yeah. No, but I would think like my goal. I promised some friends, and I think I brought it up to you as well. But I said when I'm 75, I want to buy a hobbit hole.
Oh yes, you have told us this.
I want to buy a hobbit hole. I want to be outside in my hobbit hole with a Gandalf pipe, bickering at kids to get off my lawn. I want to die with a Gandalf pipe hanging out of my mouth. That's kind of the goal, like a long pipe.
Mm-hmm. You need to start practicing though, growing that beard in.
You know who has practiced growing a beard? You.
I have.
Yeah.
I've been practicing.
How is it working?
It's coming along nicely.
Do you ever do that lip thing when it goes over your lip and you just...
I hate it. I actually need to trim my mustache right now. It's a little too long.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the worst.
But no, I'm excited to grow old. And why did we start this podcast? What was the reasoning behind it? What was your reasoning behind starting the podcast?
Well, I've wanted to do this for a while. I thought a podcast with a friend would be fun, just spewing out whatever we feel like. And thankfully, I've had this idea for a while, but haven't had any luck practicing it. And then, about a month ago, you came at me with this idea of doing a podcast. I was like, yeah, I'm in.
You know why I do it, Matt?
Why?
Because of you,
of course,
and because of freedom of speech and freedom of the press. And you're allowed to say whatever the heck you should say, whenever the heck you should say.
Max, I need a button that just mutes your mic automatically because I don't trust what you're about to say.
It's all about freedom. Freedom to do what you want when you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Go rob banks.
Yeah.
Go be Vikings. And
oh my God.
Yeah. Children,
you
don't listen to your parents. You're free.
You might be the worst anarchist I've ever heard. Rob a bank. Be a Viking. Don't.
if your mom says put away the clothes, you put the clothes on her. You know, like,
Okay.
do my laundry, woman. No, it's like, no, you gotta love your moms,
Max.
and your women. You gotta love your moms and your women.
You gotta love.
You gotta, yeah, okay.
Gotta love everybody.
You gotta love everyone.
Gotta love everybody.
Freedom of speech, though, big deal. No, I did it because I wanted to. I think we bicker. I think the audience likes hearing us bicker, and I also think that, you know, a lot of things are going on.
Yeah.
I wanted them to kind of know about us. You actually made the suggestion to do the first one about us. And, I mean, did we kind of cover everything? Oh, dude, do we have a lot?
About us?
We have a lot. Like we have a ton
do,
of
but we
stories.
didn't prepare. So we just came in on
What do you mean we didn't prepare?
We just said we were going to talk.
perfectly.
We just said we were going to talk about us. We didn't come in with notes or anything.
What is this podcast called?
Utter nonsense.
Exactly.
Yes.
So do you prepare for utter nonsense, or does it just happen?
No, you just let the nonsense ensue.
Okay, well, it ensued.
And it ensued.
And I think
You think
I
that's
it
it?
did pretty good. Do you think that's it?
How
How many minutes have we been
It's only
talking?
been about 25.
Shit. All right, bring up another story.
God. Oh, I got a good one. I got a good topic.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
we have a solid friend group of about 8 people.
Yeah.
That's like our core group.
Yeah.
I have made it very clear to every single person in this friend group, including you, that if I am not the best man or maid of honor at their respective wedding, I will object. And it's not out of disrespect. I'm just letting them know I will object. I deserve to be the best man. Max Menyuk, am I your best man?
Wow. On the spot.
Yeah.
During a podcast.
100%.
That's what you want.
Yeah,
That's what you want.
I want audio recording, visual recording.
Audio and visual recording of that. I can say
that I am your best man. Thank you.
that you are
Thank you.
100% in the running, and you are running for the top.
Oh.
You just now got to keep on sprinting.
Look,
You just got to get in that full-blown sprint.
The fun part is I've already notified your significant others as well that if I am not picked, I am objecting their wedding.
If you object, I swear, like, what would you say? I object because I'm not best man?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have like a sign. They're going to be like, does anybody object? And it's going to be a sign of a big thumb pointing to me. And I'm just going to say, yeah. And I'm just going to do bad improv for like 30 minutes.
You're going to filibuster my wedding.
Yeah, I'm going to filibuster your wedding. I will not yield my time. Oh my
First
God.
and foremost.
Oh, you should have put that idea in my head because now I have a vision.
Does anybody object to this wedding? First and foremost, I would like to say.
It's like we are gathered here today. No. That is not why we are gathered. Start off strong.
No. I think when it comes to the thing that you might actually be a maid of honor at my wedding, because we need to fill up, because like you said, we have this huge friend group.
Why would I be?
Right?
You're delegating me to your potential fiance's side?
I want to see you in a dress, man. I want to see you walk down the aisle in a dress and sit on the other side.
I'm already Ariana's maid of honor. I'm not concerned about being a maid of honor.
How do you know you're Ariana's maid of honor?
Because we've already discussed it.
And has she verbally?
Yes, she has.
Over stream?
Yes.
No. How many? I have a quick question.
Yes.
Talking about father issues now.
Oh my God.
How many times?
That's a horrible transition.
How many times was your dad a best man?
I don't get how this is related to father issues, but I think he was a best man twice, and he's been a groomsman several times.
So is your one goal and only goal in life is to beat your father and be best man 3 times?
No, my goal is to be the best man and maid of honor for every one of my friends' weddings.
Well,
and I refuse to accept that as not a possibility.
You actually, low key, you might be. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like,
low key, high key. I should be. Like, I don't get this low key game.
No, it's I understand. I totally. By the way, this podcast is brought to you by Between Two Bushes.
Yes, no, this podcast is brought to you by Jared. Go get your wedding ring.
By Jared.
Yeah.
K.
Every kiss begins with K.
Every K. Well, I think we just got that's it. That's demonetization.
It's not demonetization, but side note: if you want to sponsor this podcast, please contact us. We definitely would like some people to give us money to actually talk to each other.
Yeah, hey, and I mean, if you want to sponsor this podcast, and if you want to give me a big diamond ring to propose, to, then, you can comment on the thing below on how big you're going to give me a diamond rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but all jokes aside, seriously, sponsor us, because I'm over talking to this schmuck. I said it.
You're over
it took one
talking
episode,
to me.
Matt.
You're over
it took
talking.
one episode.
Oh well, buckle in, buddy. We got a couple more episodes coming. You better buckle up.
We're going hard. What are our days, by the way? When are we releasing these episodes?
When we feel like it, I guess. For now, we need to discuss that. Maybe
I think every single day.
We're not releasing a podcast every single day. Do you realize?
Every hour of every day.
Nobody wants to listen to us every single... Like, if people want to listen to us once a week, I'm going to count that as a blessing.
It's now become a live podcast 24 hours every single day.
Shut your mouth. Like,
welcome to the 24-hour binge-watching podcast of Max and Matt.
Yeah, nobody... I don't want to watch that. Like, we're not doing that. What are you doing? Are you having a seizure? Why are you, like, twitching?
It would be fun.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
It would be fun.
No, it wouldn't.
That's what it would
No, it
be.
wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, we're...
All
right.
Nah.
Fine. Once...
A month.
No, once every 3 days. I think we're gonna release it every 5 a.m, every single day.
God, no.
Matt,
okay.
You're gonna have to upload it at 5 a.m. every single day.
Our goal for the listeners, if you choose to continue listening, we're gonna try to release episodes once or twice a week. We don't have an actual schedule set up yet. We're just testing the waters right now, as you can clearly tell by this episode. But we'll let you know as we continue to prosper.
Clearly tell.
Mm-hmm.
This is a perfect episode.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Actually, it's exactly perfect. How long is each episode supposed to be?
20 minutes into the episode, we're like, we're good. I'm out. Like,
yeah.
I'm done. I'm calling it quits. I'll see you on my private island. Don't worry about me. Like,
dude, I think that this episode picked up.
Yeah, it did.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, I did a good job.
I think. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You did a good job.
All right.
You did a great job.
You want to wrap this first episode up now?
Yeah, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching the first episode of Max Squared.
The fact that you can't remember the name of this podcast is really concerning.
I could remember the name of the podcast. Uttered Humor. Uttered.
I hate it.
Uttered.
We're gonna have to change the name just because you can't remember it.
Uttered Confusion.
Thank you for listening to Utter Nonsense.
I'm Max.
I'm Matt. If this wasn't a clear indication that this podcast will be nonsense, I don't know what is. See you next time.
See you next time.